Today's video is sponsored by CarLock. Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. For today's video, if you can't already tell, we're actually going to be installing this CarLock tracker to my car. Now if you're a bit like me, you like a bit of peace of mind whether your car's on your driveway, in a parking space, outside the gym, or whether you're at work, anything like that. Having something like this is actually really beneficial because it can let you know loads of different things, whether your car's being moved, whether your car's being knocked or banged or anything like that. I've actually been using this now for the past sort of about last 5 days, I think it is. So I've had a bit of experience, and I've also been reading a few comments online just to work out some of the questions that people have had, some of the kind of comments and sort of negative comments. So I really want to address a few of those because there's actually quite a valid answer for quite a lot of them. So yeah, I think what I'll do, I'll show you what comes in the contents of the box. Also got another device to go with it. So yeah, let's crack on and show you what's inside. I've just opened the packaging up just to give you an idea of what comes in the box. Just looking at the back of the packaging, this device is compatible with any cars that have been manufactured since 1996. So I will leave a link in the description below just to make sure you can check it's actually compatible with your car, but pretty much anyone that's got a car that's newer than that, you'll know that it'll probably fit your car. So yeah, like I said, I'll put a link in the description. But talking about what's inside here, got an activation card which is just like a unique code for your device. Some instructions on how to install it, but I will show you guys that in a second. But I mean, this is the device itself. This just plugs into the OBD port. Obviously that normally tends to be in the footwell of some cars unless it's been relocated. I will talk about that in a second as well in a bit more detail. But as you can see, the device is tiny, fits in the palm of my hand. But on the occasion that it might be too perhaps big or stick out and actually be in the way, you can actually get this extension cable which they've sent me. Now I've been using the device for the last week or so and I haven't actually needed this because it hasn't got in the way. But perhaps on some cars it could get in the way. But yeah, I think what we'll do now, let's go and install this on the car because it's so easy to install. I mean, I'm not a mechanic or anyone too technical, but it takes about 3 seconds to install it. So yeah, let's crack on with that. Alright then guys, so just before we do go any further, I actually want to talk about the price of this device. Believe it or not, you can actually pick one of these up for less than £50. Now for a tracker, I think that's actually a really good price. You can order it on Amazon, so you can use your Amazon Prime. And then this wire itself as well for the extension cable is actually it's less than £10 as well. So yeah, for the two you're paying less than £60 if you do need that. Absolute bargain in my eyes. So I will leave a link in the description below so you can order yourself one. So let's install it on the car now. So I'm hoping that you can hear me okay. It's quite windy outside. I've had to open the door just to kind of get down and install the device, but it's just a case of finding the OBD port in the car. Mine's in my driver's side footwell. It's just a case of literally plugging the device in, and it's as easy as that. So when it comes to installation, I actually didn't need to install this kind of extension cable. My foot doesn't actually kick the device when it's down there because it's fairly tucked out of the way, which is quite a good design from AD. But on the occasion that your car has kind of got an OBD port that is in your way, you can just plug this device in and just move the device to another part of the car. I think this is about sort of 30 centimeters long, so quite a handy cable to have if you do need it, and it just kind of eliminates that problem in the first place. Okay then guys, so I know what you're thinking. If somebody was to just get in the car and unplug the device, then you're going to lose all the functionality. Yes, you are, but first of all, you're going to get notified the car's been vibrated. So if someone smashes a window or opens the door, obviously that moves the car, so that gets the vibration alert as part of the device. Second of all, you'll get another notification saying the device has been disconnected. I unplugged it prior to today's video just to show you guys what it's all about, and I once again got the notification on my screen saying the device has been disconnected. So yes, you can disconnect it, but as with any other notification that comes from the app, it's going to send your phone off going crazy. You're going to get the siren that comes with it, and you're going to get the alert as well. Just to prove my last point about when you unplug the device, if I just unplug it now. As you can see, let's turn that off. But yeah, it's pretty loud, and obviously you get the notification come up straight on the top of your screen, or if your phone's locked, you also get the notification too. So the next thing that you actually need to do as part of the installation process is download the app. As you can see on the packaging, you can get it on both App Store and Google Play. And just to make it even easier, you've got a QR code on the bottom of the box there which you can scan and download the app. So I've already done that, so let's show you what the app's all about. Okay then guys, so you've got the device plugged into your car and you've got the app installed on your phone. All you've got to do now is activate your account. Ever so easy to do. You've got a few personal details to fill out on the app, and then you just got to make sure you've got your activation card, your activation key and your serial code number. That obviously links the two devices together. Then you're all ready to go. So you get a 30-day free trial, and you also get a 14-day extension on top of that if you use my code, which is Cars with Smithy. I'll put that on the screen now. Use that code, so basically you're getting 44 days for free, which then obviously enables the product. You can use it as you wish for 44 days. And then on top of that, you will get charged after that. We just need to enter some of your details. But in terms of pricing, I've just written it down just so I don't forget the exact prices at the moment. The annual fee is £82 a year. There is a premium subscription which you can do on top of that, which I think you get text messages and phone calls. That's £107. Or alternatively, you can pay it monthly, £6.90 a month, or £8.95 again for the more premium service. So pretty much less than what you pay for like a Netflix subscription or Amazon Prime, so relatively cheap. In terms of that peace of mind, it's really good to have. So to have a device that I know that's going to alert my phone whenever someone's sniffing around it or looking around it offers like a real peace of mind. I've been woken up at like 3-4 o'clock in the morning, a couple of lads sniffing around the car with balaclavas on and stuff, and it makes you very nervous. So to have a device that also alerts you is obviously really beneficial. In terms of the different alerts that the car gives you, it'll tell you if the car's been vibrated, if the device has been disconnected, which I mentioned already, if the engine's been started, and then also if the car's been moved out of like the circumference of where you parked up. Now all that you need to remember is when you're getting out of the car, you just need to make sure you lock it via the app, and then when you get back into the car, you just need to make sure that you unlock it before you get in. There's been a couple of occasions where I've got back into the car and I've completely forgotten to unlock it, and I've had two notifications. I've had the vibration notification, and I've also had the notification say that I've started the engine as well. So I know for a fact it works because I keep forgetting to actually unlock it, but it just goes to show how good the product actually is, and it works as expected. So for today's video, I've just parked up in a random car park in my local area, but as you can see, it tells me exactly where my car's parked up at the moment, and it also tells you all the different stats and analytics and stuff. It rates your driving score, obviously tells you your top speed. I went on a track day recently, so that's my top speed. Gives you your average speed, and then also the GPS signal. It also tells you your battery level as well, so my battery is running at 12.3 volts. That's kind of the maximum it is, so it gives you a good idea of how the battery's reading. You can obviously, I won't show you the log, but that tells you your log of your recent trips. Smart Lock is like an extra tag you can get. I'll leave a link in the description for that, but I haven't got one of those to demo it. All sorts of settings that you can play with. You can change the icon of the car, the colour, obviously the measurement units that you run off, whether that's kilometres an hour or miles an hour, and then just your profile. I've obviously just added a nice little photo there of my S3. And it just tells me when my subscription is going to end, so I've got till the 11th of the 3rd on my current subscription. But yeah, if we just go back to the map, gives you a real good idea of how it works. So if you've got fleet cars, you could perhaps install these on a few fleet cars, or if you've got like a teenage son or daughter that you want to keep an eye on, you can also install it on that too, and keep an eye on their whereabouts, which is probably quite handy. So I've currently got the car set to locks. If I just open the door, slam it again, that should give it the motion detection. Should detect a vibration within the car. There we go. Another critical warning. I should turn that off because it can get very annoying, but it does its job. So it just goes to show as soon as you vibrate the car, it actually shows as a notification on the screen. So I'm just leaving the area that I've been filming in, and shortly we should get a notification to say that the car has been moved, set to locked. And there we go. Vehicle has been moved, so it's got the alert. Okay then guys, so that is a wrap for today's video. Once again, a massive thank you to CarLock for sending the device out to me. Obviously we've seen how it's working in today's video. Works really well and as expected. If you have enjoyed it, make sure you subscribe. Like the video if you have enjoyed it. Drop a comment for your thoughts below on the CarLock device. I'm intrigued to see what you think of it. Once again, I'll leave all the links in the description below so you can go and purchase one if you do want to. Otherwise, thanks for watching guys. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.